I am back. I am finally back after like 3, almost 4 weeks of, not doing videos. I will try to do them more regularly now because, this week is my last week of school. It's exam week. I shouldn't be awake right now, but I have to. The video. Love, death, and PvP. Gotta love some spice in the game. Man, setting up this fancy new system took way longer than I expected. To be honest, I'm feeling a little nervous about using this Neural thingamajig. Neural thingamajig for the first time. If Endless Inferno even half lives up to the hype, I don't want to miss out though. So, these implants are kinda uncom. Please enter your name. Oh, it started already. Guess I'll go with Welcome, Legacy. Select your class. Wow, just look at all these. Druid. I don't know how to say that one. Bard, Acolyte. I'd better start off simple. Knight should do the trick. You have chosen to become a knight. Brave and chivalrous. The knight is a warrior class most suited to an offensive role. Sounds about right. Create your avatar. Alright, now we're really diving into the rabbit hole. I'll admit, it's tempting to make myself look like some tower of rippling muscle. But I hear this community isn't keen on players who stray too far from the real appearance. Seems to defeat the whole purpose to me, but I'd rather not make enemies right off the bat. Besides, I like to think I'm an alright looking guy anyway. Tweaking the various sliders left and right, I soon lose all track of time. In the end, I find myself starting at a very... man, I'm so off touch. In the end, I find myself staring at a fairly reasonable likeness though. Still buffing the muscle, just a little one turn, right? And done. Brace yourself, brave knight of the realm. You're about to enter the endless inferno. Everything goes dark as the text fades away. It's not the flat expanse of your typical blank screen though. I still have a vague sense of depth in the gloom, and I can feel the floor beneath my feet. Suddenly, every muscle in my body pulses with a strange sensation. Unfamiliar garments seem to tighten around my body, growing steadily heavier. I'm almost afraid I might lose my balance when it all turns blindly white. Stumbling forward, I managed to steady myself before standing upright and taking in my surroundings. A bustling medieval village is all I can see now. As convincing as even the most vivid dream. Whoa. Glancing down confirms that I'm clad in the rustic plate mail I saw on the menu screen. This is sick. It all feels so real. As I regard myself with wonder, I hear someone snicker as they saunter on by. Looking up, they eye me disdainfully, name floating over their head. Another noob. Oh right, this is an MMO. As my cheeks flush, I reach up in curiosity, only to feel them actually grow warm. Every sensation feels genuine. I wonder if that includes who asked who. Interesting. Spinning on my heel, I spot a girl in dark armor parading another in a set equally as bright. Why are you even here? Shouldn't you be off parading around with your pathetic stand somewhere? Why are you like this, Rubio? I'm just trying to give you some helpful advice. The girl in dark armor scoffs. Yeah, right, like I need any advice from the likes of you, Nico. Well, good luck reaching the endgame with an attitude like that. Jeez. They're really invested in this game, aren't they? Maybe I should intervene. I don't know who's who. And well, let's see if this turns like Sword Art Online. Excuse me. As I step closer, the two girls turn their eyes toward me. I don't mean to intrude, but if Rubia doesn't want your help, it's a little rude to insist, don't you think? Biko eyes Rubia warily before turning back to me with a smile. Yeah, I guess you do have a point, stranger. No helping those who don't help themselves, right? What did he just say? I'll show you. Shouldering me aside, Rubia begins hefting her massive sword with one hand. My sickness is shown. Oh my god, that is a big sword. And it looks cool as hell. Oh. I need this in my collection. Boom. Anyways, that aside, by the time I have regained my balance, she has the point leveled. Yup, a beaker. You and me, dude. Right here, right now. Bika rolls her eyes. As thrilling as that sounds, I'm heading a dungeon raid soon. If you took my advice, maybe you'd have enough friends of your own to do the same. Ruby's face twists in anger, hands visibly shaking. Guess that was a pretty harsh burn. Looking smug, Biko starts to saunter away. As she waves back over her shoulder, Rubia calls out after her in stifled rage. Don't you dare turn your back on me, you. Despite her lips still moving, her final words make no sound. Huh? I guess this game has a built-in censoring thing. With some hesitation, I go over toward her. So, you two cross swords like this all the time? She glares at me in annoyance. What business is that of yours? How should I respond? nonchalant. Just curious, that's all. Trying to get a feel for how this place works, you know? She huffs, fingers tightening on her sword grip. Well, that's what. No, that one's a real pain in. Yeah. Well, that one's a real pain in the to be around. There was a word missing there, so I was not tripping. If that helps. I guess so, even if it tells me more about her than anything else. Now, are you gonna insist on asking me more inane questions? Or can I go about my business in peace? Well, I guess that's all I wanted to know. I mean, unless you have any tips for a player who's just starting out, that is. She breathes a long sigh before turning to point down the street. I'd start by stocking up at the local merchant. Unless you enjoy getting killed. You'll need supplies if you want to last more than a couple of encounters out in the wild. Alright, I'll do that. And thanks for. By the time I turn back, she's already striding away, hardly rolling out of the welcome mat, but I guess that could have gone worse. She did give me advice, after all, even if it was grudgingly. That avatar she's wearing sure leaves an impression too. Suddenly aware of my digital body reacting, I clear my throat. As I start making my way to the shop, a feeling of vertigo steals over me though. Guess it takes a while for your everyday senses to adjust to this virtual world. By the time I reach the shop, it's already feeling more intuitive. Even if the armor weighs a ton. As the doorbell clangs behind me, I pause to take a good look around the merchant shop. Perched behind the counter is what appears to be an NPC. First one I have had a chance to really study up close. Everyone else milling about appears to be a real player though. Among them, I spot a cute girl sporting a pair of animal ears. She glances around the room constantly as I watch. Why do I get the sense that she's up to something? Just then, she swipes one of the potions from a shelf within arm's reach. She stashes it in her satchel bag with such speed that I almost question ever seeing it though. That's daylight robbery. What should I do? Don't front, bro. Hey, you there. Storming over, I point to the bag. Who, me? Did you just swipe that potion? Maybe. These things cost a pennies, I guess. And stealing from NPCs is a victimless crime. If you're thinking of taking me in, I should warn you. After looking me up and down, she regains her composure. Oh, you're new, aren't you? I nod in concession. Only logged in for the first time a few minutes ago, actually. Well, in that case, I'm pleased to meet you. She dips her head before flashing an impish smile. I'm Miliani, I guess. But most people call me Millie. Okay, Millie. That sounds better. Sure enough, a floating name suddenly appears above her head. I guess remaining anonymous is one of her class perks. I catch her glancing up above my head before furrowing her brow. That's the name you chose? Well, there's nothing wrong with it. Why? What's wrong with it? Oh, nothing. It's very dashing and all that. The voice drops to a murmur as she angles her head aside. Not something I ever would have chosen personally. Then again, knights aren't exactly known for their cutting herself short. She looks up with another coy smile. I get the distant impression that she's humoring herself. Not me, not herself. Hey, since you're new, how about a welcome gift? Reaching into her satchel bag, she retrieves the same potion she stole only moments ago. I wonder what the penalties are for receiving illegal goods here. Oh, a stolen potion, huh? You really shouldn't have. She shakes her head fervently. No, it's not stolen anymore. Once any item reaches my inventory, it's mine. Everyone knows that's how the thief class works. So go ahead, it's completely guilt-free. Glance around nervously, then hold out my hand. When she places the pile in my palm, I muster a wan smile. Thanks. I think you're welcome. She leans in, voice dropping to a low murmur. If there's ever anything else you need, just ask. She taps the side of her nose knowingly, only to jiggle nervously when I frown. I mean, I'm usually pretty busy with my guild, but... She shrugs, biting her lip. Well, you never know. Well, that was quick. Maybe. No. Maybe I'll see you again. There we go. Bye. She gives me a spirited wave before dashing out the door. He's an interesting one, that's for sure. Maybe a little suspicious. But certainly nicer than that Rubia girl. Possibly even easier on the eyes too. Perhaps. Maybe. Although, maybe that's just the years working the magic. I glanced down at the potion she gave me and tried putting it into my inventory. It takes some awkward fumbling around to find the virtual pocket, but I get there eventually. After that, I proceed to buy a few supplies with the meager starting gold I have been giving. Now the adventure begins. Hands on my hips, I surveyed the open field with a broad smile. Time I started forging a name for myself in these parts. That sense of elation soon fades as the reality sets in though. I still don't actually know how to play this game. Are there quest lines I should be triggering or something, objectives of some sort? I stand there for a while trying to get to grips with the UI that overlays my vision. Eventually, I notice a slug-like creature slinking past a few paces away. I stare at it quizzically for a while, then draw my sword. When in doubt, poke something. I swing my sword with a grunt, blade dripping with purple ichor by now. That's another one down. After looting the slimy remains of the giant slug, I pause to survey my surroundings. That's funny. I don't remember venturing into this forest. Guess I must have wandered further than I thought. Hunting these things. I bring up my HUD to take a look at my XP bar. Still only level 2, huh? There must be a better way. Maybe I should head back to town and see whether... All of a sudden, a deafening boom shakes the ground beneath my feet. As the shockwave sets the trees swaying, I turn toward the likely point of origin. What the heck was that? Throwing caution to the wind, I race off to find the source. When I enter a clearing, I'm confronted by the sight of a smoking crater littered with the charred remains of several creatures. I have a feeling I'd struggle to take on even one of these things right now. Oh, it's a witch. Standing in the midst of all that destruction is a girl in black robes and a bent witch's hats. How did she survive that blast at ground zero? Rushing over to her, I... Are you alright? She blinks, seeming confused. Of course. Why wouldn't I be? I throw my arms out, gesturing at the devastation around us. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this? Well, yeah. They had it coming, though. It's my turn to look baffled. That was you? I don't see any other mages. No. I don't see any other mages around here. She makes a show of searching the area, then points at the name floating above her head. Oh my god, these names, I swear, every single game. These names will kill me. Fiane. Well, that's what I go by when I look like this anyway. When she gestures down at her virtual form, I find it hard not to stare. Please don't stare, my dude. How could someone who looks so demure unleash all that? Maybe I should have gone with the mage build rather than a knight. Is everything alright? I break from my reverie with a start. Oh, yeah, sorry. I was just, amazed. Glad I'm not one of these poor critters, I have to say. When I extend my hand in greeting, she claps it gently for a moment. I'm Legacy. She nods, eyes flicking toward an invisible point above my head. Alright, I keep forgetting everyone can see that. New to the game? That obvious, huh? Just reached level 2, actually. Did I give off some newbie odor? Or is it simply the way I'm decked out? Either way, I'm ditching this armor as soon as I can. I can see why my devastation spell might have startled you in that case. She finishes with a jiggle that lands like music on my ears. Who, me? I scoff, shaking my head. No, I'm not that green. She raised an eyebrow slightly, giving nothing else away. As the moment drags on, I muster a nonchalant smile. Just what is that makes me feel the urge to impress her? Oh my god. I don't claim this MC at all. Desperate. Maybe it's simply the fact that she seems more mature than the other players I have met so far. Like how I used to show off in front of my sister's high school friends when I was a kid. Eventually, she eases the tension with an indulgent smile. So you like older women? Noted. I don't judge though. Well, in that case, you were left in any doubt. There's nothing to fear. You can't hurt other players unless you agree to a duel. That, or if you happen to stray into one of the designated PvP zones. They aren't always smart, you know, so it pays to be cautious. The warm smile she flashes is strangely at odds with her slightly grave tone. Well, thanks. That's good to know. I glance around at the fallen creatures once more. Damn it. I'm barely strong enough to take on this father one at a time now. I'd probably get obliterated. Yeah, obliterated. If I came up against a less hospitable player. Especially ones with abilities like yours. Oh, don't worry about that. Why not? Well, not when it comes to me anyway. I have a strict policy of not griefing new players. She smiles demurely as her voice drops to a murmur, especially the cute ones. Okay, another one down. I feel my cheeks growing warm. How should I respond? I will shrug it off, but then I'm forgetting I'm doing a video. Gotta get creative. Oh my god, please MC, don't make an idiot out of yourself. Is that so? Well, maybe I wouldn't mind getting obliterated by someone with your obvious talents. She chuckles, shaking her head. I'm not sure that came off quite as smooth as it probably sounded in your own head. Still, I admire the effort. Yeah, it sounded like you were simping, bro. As she pats me on the head, I can't help feeling deflated. Anyway, I'm due to meet up with my guild soon. Maybe I'll show you the ins and outs of the game some other time though. Taking under her wing? Where do I sign? Sounds great. I mean, sure, if our schedules line up, I guess. She nods, lips curling up into a knowing smile, reading me like a spellbook. Oh, well, don't let me keep your No. Don't let me keep you, Sir Legacy. I wouldn't want to detain you. I suppose we'll see if fortune sees fit to bring us together again, won't we? Bye for now, though. She waves as an arcane sigil begins to glow on the ground at her feet. Then she disappears in a flash of energy before I can muster a response. Yeah, bye. Alone once more, I look around at the carnage one last time. Guess there's no point looking for fodder to grind here. Everything's been reduced to fine pixels of ash. Hefting my sword, I start heading back the way I came. I think I have gotten to grips with the basic mechanics now. Given enough time, who knows? Maybe I'll gather a band of my own intrepid adventurers, each of them more bewitching than the last. Bro. Bro wants a heart. Okay. No, okay. Yeah, right, Legacy. I scoffed, shaking my head. I need to seriously buff my stats before that ever happens. It's pretty late, so I'm just gonna end it up in like the pro WOD, but like there's a chance I might bring this tomorrow as well. Probably one, yeah, chapter kinda short though. Because there was another one that came out and I wanna see that one as well. I didn't quite like the MC on this one. And I am a gamer, so like MC's personality is not my cup of tea. But till we meet again another day. Bye.